welcome to the Blended Insight podcast.
Hello, bright souls, and thank you so much for joining me. This is Susan with Blended Insight, and I am an energy healer, an intuitive, and an integrative/wellness practitioner. And all any of that means is that I love to learn, grow, develop, and evolve, and share everything that I've learned to help others do the same. Today's podcast is one that I'm really excited about because we are going to release 2018 and welcome 2019 with our goals and our intentions. We're going to energize it, get very clear, and start directing our energy toward what we want to create. This is a really good podcast to listen to anytime. It doesn't have to be right at the end of 2018 or the beginning of 2019. It's really about releasing the past and directing our energy toward the future to create what it is that we want to manifest. So we are going to go over manifestation tools, practical and spiritual, just to help us to get really clear. It'd be really good if you can get a pen and paper and write these things down, your goals as we go along. If you can't for now, that's okay. You can always come back and listen another time, but I'll talk about the importance of that a little bit later. And then we are going to go over a brief meditation, energy healing, cord cutting for 2018 to help you to extract the lessons, bless it with love, and release it. And then we will do a energizing of 2019, our intentions and our goals. We'll do a little bit of an energy healing on that to help you to send lots of good energy toward your intentions and to get you going in that direction. So the very first thing that I would love for you to do is get a pen and paper if you can, and let's get really clear about your intentions and your goals for the upcoming year. When I ask people what they want and they tell me something generic such as I want to be happy, that isn't really a clear intention because happiness looks different for everyone. For some people, happiness is meditating for an hour a day. For others, happiness is having a very active social life. It's different for everyone is my point. So if you want to get really, really good at manifesting, you need to be very clear in your intentions. And the way that you do that is to set goals that are specific, clear, and measurable. So here is just an example of a goal that is very clear, specific, and measurable. So if I'm setting health goals for 2019, I could say something like, I will lose 10 pounds by March of 2019. That is very clear, specific, and measurable. And if March comes along and I haven't completed that goal, and I'm making the goal up, if I haven't completed that goal, I can always set a new deadline. But when you have a clear, specific, and measurable goal, it sinks into your subconscious and it opens yourself up for finding ways to create that. And it also gives you a little bit of push and momentum to get going on that goal because you have a specific set of time to get it accomplished. So these are tried and true methods of very successful people, and they work. And so that is why I'm sharing them. So we're going to go over 5 areas that you can set goals. If you don't have a goal in that area, that is okay. But I just want to be very thorough on helping us create the very best 2019 that we can possibly achieve. So the 5 areas that we're going to go over are career, relationships, health, wealth, and your spirituality. So did you know that only 3% of adults have written goals? That's kind of crazy, right? I mean, we're all out here trying to live our very best life, and writing down your goals is something so simple and powerful, putting pen to paper. And there's something very magical about just actually physically writing it, not typing it, but writing it on a piece of paper that really just gets the momentum flowing. I can't explain it, but I've been doing it for many years, and I will tell you that it absolutely works. So if that resonates with you, please make a commitment to just writing your goals. So another thing that is very powerful in goal setting is to rewrite your goals every day. So first, we're going to go through each area, and I'm just going to give you a couple of ideas, and I'll pause a little bit so you can write it down or at least think about it, and then we'll move on to the next area. So career, think about your career. What would you like? Your position, your environment. How much would you like to earn? What would it look like? What would your typical day be like? The more that you can get into the feeling of how it will feel, the better it will be the easier it will be, not better, but the easier it will be for you to create that clear goal. Okay, so now we're going to go over relationships. So what do you want your family life to be? Your lifestyle. Maybe you can think about your free time, your vacations. How do you want that to look and feel? So you can write a goal or two for that. Then the next area is your health. What do you want your energy levels like? What about your immunity, like your immune level, your weight, your activity level, your energy, things like that. And then the next area is wealth. Your wealth and abundance. So how much money do you want to have in your savings account? How much money do you want to be able to give to charity? That's a really big one in manifestation, by the way, is the more that you have, the more you can give. And more that you give, you continue that flow. More can flow in. Someone that never wants to give and just hoards, there really isn't a clear flowing channel for them to give and receive, because that's the law of the universe. So that might be something you want to put in there. Also, you can think about like your retirement. How much do you want to have in retirement? Things like that. And then the last, but to me is one of the most important, should be really number one, is your spirituality. This is a good one to set goals on your meditation practice or your intuition, or maybe there's some seminars or some classes that you want to take, or just a commitment to your spirituality and your connection to your source. Okay. So now that we have that down, we want to look at 2018. And the purpose of looking at 2018 is to simply release it and let it go. We want to bless it with love. And I know that 2018 was a hard year for many people. I know that. And I know that there was a lot of huge shifts and changes, but the past is behind us. We cannot change it. And one of the best ways to sort of let go is to focus on your present moment and your future. So what I would like to do right now is, first of all, congratulate you. You made it. You made it through 2018. Regardless of what happened, you made it. You're here now, and you should pat yourself on the back. Good job. So let's do a brief cord cutting, okay? And we will focus on letting this go. So I'm going to go ahead and start the meditation music. So just kind of get comfortable and relax. And this may seem kind of weird, but try to think of something very joyful and let it bring a smile to your face. And if you can, just smile. No matter what happened in the past, it's behind you now. You made it. You are blessed with the love of the universe. Just breathe deeply. I'm doing some cord cutting here. You might hear me spraying and moving around. Just send 2018 love. Anyone that hurt you, we bless them with love. Any situation that was painful for you, just bless it with love. All things are working together for your highest good, and although we may not understand it, we trust. Focus our eyes front because we are focused on the present moment and forward. The past only exists in the mind, so we pull that root up, pluck it, throw it out, for it to be disintegrated, expelled, extracted, and for it to go back to where it came from. Your life is blessed. allow yourself to receive the blessings of the universe. Resolve to no longer argue for your limitations. That's behind you now. And when you catch yourself saying, yeah, but, trying to argue for your limitations or convince someone of the hardship that you've been through, try to shift that into saying, I am blessed. Because no matter how hard we think we have it, there are millions of people that have it worse. And even you can flip it the other way. No matter how great you have it, there are people that have it better. We are all on our individual path and journey. We all have individual lessons that we incarnated to learn. So there really is no point in comparing. The only point is to just trust you are safe and protected. Releasing and letting go. You can do a deep inhale and exhale. And so it is. Okay, so 2018 is gone behind you. The door is closed, and now we are focusing on all of the goals and intentions that we have set for 2019. And we are focusing all of our energy on creating and manifesting and reaching our highest potential. So let's think. This is what I would like for you to do. If you have them written in front of you, go ahead and put them in front of you. If you don't have them written down or you're still working on it, that is perfectly okay. Picture it in your mind. Bring it to your awareness, and we are going to begin doing some energizing work on that right now. So I'm going to start the music, and just visualize your goals for your career. What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to feel like? What will the environment feel like, look like? How much will you earn? Sending beautiful golden energy to each intention as we go through it. And if you don't have one in that area, that's okay. Just focus on the ones that come to your awareness. About your relationships, your family, what you want your lifestyle to look like, your vacations, free time. Your health, your energy levels, your immune system, your activity levels, weight. What do you want to look like? How do you want to feel? Wealth and abundance. How much do you want to have in your savings? How much do you want to give to charity? What about your retirement? Your spirituality. How do you want to meditate, connect to your higher self? Any courses, classes? Just visualize, feel the way that it will feel to have all of these things manifested in accordance with your highest good. Your life is blessed. energizing, sending energy to all of your intentions and desires. With thanks and in full faith, so be it, so be it, so be it, and so it is. Okay, how was that? I hope that really helped. I hope that you feel the energy. I hope that you were able to experience the full cord cutting that I did for 2018. You can go back and listen to this as many times as you need to or that you feel drawn. But before I go, I do want to talk about ways to keep the momentum going for your goals for 2019. One of the best practical tools that I learned from Brian Tracy many years ago was to rewrite your goals every single day in the present tense. So all of the goals that you just created for 2019, you would sit down every single day and just commit it to yourself. It actually feels really nice to do it, and it programs your subconscious to find ways to make these things happen, and it just keeps the momentum going. So let's just, I'm making up a goal. So maybe my goal is to earn $100,000 a year. So I would, in the present tense, write, I earn $100,000 annually. That would be one of my goals. And I'm rewriting it in the present tense. So that way it's as if it already happened. It helps to speed things up, and it helps to keep it fresh in your mind so that you stay focused on what it is that you most want to achieve. The other thing that I do when I'm rewriting my goals is as I sit and write it, I really sink into the feeling of it. That's a spiritual and practical manifestation tool. Is we know that the universe speaks in vibration and we vibrate through our emotions. So I get into the way that feels. Another thing that you can do is just acting as if. So I heard Denise Lynn share this a couple of months ago on her show, and it was just a good reminder of things that I had already learned. Is she talks about if you want to be abundant, what would a person that is very wealthy, how would they walk? How would they behave? And she talks about posture being one of the main things. People that are confident and wealthy and feeling good, they walk with good posture. They carry themselves in a different way than someone who is depressed, who's slouched over. And she talks about using your body as an instrument to act as if. And that will also help you to feel more confident, speed up your manifestation, and get into the vibration of that particular thing that you're trying to achieve. The other thing that really works is listening to positive affirmations, affirming messages, audiobooks, anything positive. I mean, I have on my YouTube channel lots of free Reiki healings and meditations, and I also have downloads on my website, but there's so many things that you can do. Also, I talk about the inner talk technology where you can reprogram your subconscious mind. They have nature tracks and also like more upbeat tracks that you can buy. I mean, I have so many other CDs. I wouldn't talk about it if I hadn't used it for years. And I think they're wonderful because it definitely can't hurt. It can't hurt to have something playing in the background that has subliminal affirmations that's helping me to reprogram my subconscious mind. And I will put a link to that in the show notes. So with all of that said, here's another thing. If you catch yourself looking back on 2018, just catch yourself and immediately just say, you know what? I bless that with love. I bless that with love. I bless that with love. And then redirect yourself to your goals. It is so powerful to rewrite your goals every day and to have your goals written down. That way you can keep directing your attention on, okay, I'm not focused on that anymore. This is what I'm focused on now. My eyes are face front. We're going forward. We have better things waiting for us in the future than what we experienced in the past. Our best is yet to come. Our best is in front of us. And that's what we're going to focus on. So I want to thank you so very much for taking the time to listen to this. You're investing in yourself by investing in me. We are co-creating together, and I'm so honored to be a part of your journey. And I wish you so much abundance, prosperity, love, spiritual growth, positive experiences, and everything that you want and love now and in the future. Thank you so much.